Hi friends, welcome to today's piano tutorial. My name is Josh, and in today's video, I'm going to be teaching you how to play the song Until I Found You by Sanchez. I'm going to be trying to start it off a bit easier and then slowly adding things in, so hopefully whatever your skill level is, you'll be able to get something out of this video. Anyways, I hope you enjoy it. Let's get right into it. Alright, so I hope that kind of gave you an idea of what we're going to be learning today. Now, as you saw there, we kind of are breaking it down into two main sections, which are going to be the verse and the chorus. And so I'm going to be going through each of those sections step by step. Don't worry, we'll just be going over the chords at first so you can make sure you get those down, and then we'll begin to add in some of those rhythms that I was playing as well. Anyways, I just wanted to remind you real quick that if you're getting some value or enjoying today's video, leave a like, leave a comment, hit that subscribe button. All those things really support me and my channel. Thanks so much. Alright, let's go. Alright, so this song is going to be in the key of B flat. So we have two flats there, B flat and E flat, alright? And so we're going to start here with this kind of main chord progression. And we're just going to start here on a B flat chord. So I'm just going to be playing a B flat root note in the bass and then F, B flat, and D. Okay? And now the next chord that we're going to be going to is going to be right here, which is going to be a D minor chord. So this is going to be a D in the left hand, and the right hand is going to be exactly the same, but we're going to have this A instead of this B flat. So that's D, F, A, and D. Okay? Now for the third chord, we're going to go up to our E flat chord. So E flat, G, B flat, and E flat. All right? And then the last thing that we're going to do here is we're going to go to an E flat minor chord. So the difference there is that we're just going to be taking our G and we're going to be flatting it to G flat. So E flat, G flat, B flat, and E flat. And then on this chord, we can also add like this top F, for instance, if you want to. That kind of adds just a little bit of flavor there. Or sometimes I play the C. Something like that. And that is kind of a cool chord because, you know, this G flat, it's not in that key, you know, it's not one of the flats that we just went over for the key of B flat, but that's what kind of makes it a bit more of an interesting chord there. So let's review those chords now, all right? B flat, D minor, E flat, and E flat minor. And you can add that F to make it an E flat minor 9. All right? So this song is going to be in a 6/8 time signature, meaning we're going to be playing 6/8 notes in every measure. So for now, we're only going to be playing the chords, so we're not going to be playing on every single 8th note here. But if you can start to get an idea of the feel of the song, that really can help you stay in time. And then as you want to add more, then it makes it a lot easier if you're already counting in that 6/8 time signature. So what that's going to sound like is you're basically going to be counting to 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And those accents you hear are on 1 and 4. So kind of like the first note of the measure and then kind of that middle note, 1 and 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So the way that these chords are played in time here is we're going to be starting on that B flat chord, right? And this is going to get 2 full measures. So we'll count it out like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then we're going to go to our D minor chord. The D minor chord is just going to get 1 measure. So we count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then lastly, the E flat chord and the E flat minor are each only going to get 3 beats of the measure. So we're going to start 1, 2, 3, and then 4, 5, 6 on the E flat minor, okay? So it's kind of like as you're moving through, each chord is getting less and less time. So this first one gets 2 full measures, the D minor only gets 1 measure, and then the E flat and E flat minor only get half a measure each. So counting it all in time sounds like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then we repeat. So if you need to spend more time learning that, then I'd say rewatch that, get that down, and take some time to practice that. But if you have already mastered that and you're ready for something new, I'm going to say start to add in some rhythm here. And so what I played kind of at the start of this video that you were watching, I moved up with this arpeggio thing. And what all that is really is on the downbeat, on beat 1, I'm playing the root note, and then I'm going to walk up here, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and just back down on all the same notes I already taught you. Okay, just like that. And then one more thing you can add here is on the 4, when I play this top note, I kind of like to add this note here in the thumb as well to kind of just accent that offbeat a little bit. So we're kind of accenting 1 and 4, remember? So it sounds like this. Okay, so basically that chord progression is going to repeat 3 times, and then on the 4th time it's going to change just a little bit. So let me show you that now. After that 3rd time where we're ending on the E flat minor, we're going to go back to our B flat for 2 measures, and then we're going to play a new chord here, and this chord is going to be an F7 chord. So F in the left hand, and then A, C, and E flat. Okay, and so that is just going to help us kind of transition to our chorus. So as we're ending there, it sounds like this. All right, so here in the chorus, we're going to be using a lot of the same chords that we already learned, but we're going to be mixing up the order a bit. So we're going to be starting here on an E flat chord. So E flat, G, B flat, and E flat. And next up, we're going to go to our F7 chord. Remember that last chord right before we went to the chorus? That's this one here. So F, A, C, and E flat. Now we're going to go back to B flat. So B flat, F, B flat, and D. And then we're going to go to D minor. So D, F, A, and D here. Okay? So we're just going to be repeating that chord progression 3 times, and then there's going to be a slight difference in the 2nd time. Okay, so let me show you that now. So the first time, let's review those chords. E flat, F7, B flat, and D minor. Then we repeat the 2nd time, and we play the B flat, and now instead of going to this D minor on the 2nd time, we're just going to play the exact same chord, but we're going to take this B flat and move it down to an A flat. Kind of a cool sound there using that A flat there. That's going to be a B flat dominant 7 chord, or just B flat 7 we call it. Okay? And then we're just going to repeat the chord progression again, going back to that original one, E flat, F7, B flat, and D minor. And then in this final line of the chorus, we're just going to play E flat, play that for 2 measures, and then we're going to go to our E flat minor 7 chord, or minor chord, maybe minor 9 chord you could call it. E flat minor add 9, just for those last 2 measures. All right. The other thing here in the chorus is that the counting is a bit easier. We're not going to be playing kind of chords for longer. Each chord is just going to be getting 1 measure, keeps it simple. So putting that all together in the chorus sounds like this. Here we go. Do 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 do. There's that B flat 7. Do 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 do. then here we go to these last two chords. Do, 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 do. And then we just go right back into the verse or bridge or whatever is next. And then you can kind of add in that rhythm that I showed you at the start as well, just to add a little bit more, and it makes it sound a little better. All right, so there's a couple last sections that I need to show you really quick, but they should be really easy. You already know everything, and that's gonna be the intro and the bridge. And in both of these sections, we're gonna be using the same chords that we used in the verse, but the only difference is we're gonna be playing them where each chord just gets one measure. We're not gonna play kind of that chord progression with the two measures, one measure that we were playing before. So it should be a bit easier. So just kind of the intro sounds like this. That's all that intro is, just those basic 4 chords we already learned. So, and then the bridge is going to be exactly the same thing, but the only difference is we're going to be playing them for 2 measures each, so each chord's going to be played a bit longer. That'll sound something like this. And that wraps up everything you need to know to play this song. All right, everyone, that is the end of today's piano tutorial on Until I Found You by Sanchez. I really hope you did enjoy it. If you did, you can let me know by leaving a like, a comment down below, or hit that subscribe button so that you can be notified every time I post a new video. I hope you have an amazing rest of your day, and I'll see you in the next video.